What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. I'm running a little late today. I was up late last night editing and got up early this morning and are starting to prepare. We just had a whole lot of rain this weekend. It put down some rain. It's the most rain that we've had in a couple of months for sure. And well, with that comes a cold front. And they are saying that it is supposed to freeze for the next 2 days, starting tonight. So I'm on my way uptown to refill my propane tank. I'm on my last tank right now. I think the other tank is about halfway full, but I do know that this one's empty. It took me about a tank and a half of propane last year to make it all through winter with that Mr. Heater thing that I got. So they're 100-pound tanks, so it took me about 150 pounds of propane last year to make it all the way through the winter. That's not too bad. I wasn't being skippy on it or nothing. I was just running it at free will whenever I needed it. So that worked out. If I can get through a winter with a tank and a half of propane and not one of those huge ones, then I'll call that a win. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up. That way I don't run out in the middle of the night and freeze my what's happening's off. Ain't nobody got time for that. But it is Monday. Trying to have a productive day. I was gonna put the video that I edited out last night out today, but I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. I put a video out Saturday of me and Drew completing the roof, and man, it was such a good video. If you have not seen that video yet, go on my main channel, cmonhomesteading, and check it out. I personally think it's the best edit that I've ever on YouTube. I really like the way that video kind of came together. It turned out really good. It's not doing that well, which is unfortunate. So if you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out. I might make a couple of changes to the thumbnail and title and all that other stuff to see if I can get it to do a little better. I was shocked. Everybody that has watched it so far has raved about it, so I think they feel the same way I do, is that it is definitely one of my better edits. It's a lot of work to edit those build videos because I run 5 cameras while I'm building and moving them around to get all those different angles and stuff that y'all see on my videos. I take a lot of pride in that. I try to get unique angles and just different perspectives and stuff to try to make it as interesting as possible. I like the way that kind of comes together on the edit part of it. And so yeah, it's a lot of work, so it takes a long time to edit. So I think I'm gonna give it one more day and see how it does, and then tomorrow I will launch the next video. The next video will be it actually has Drew with Drew Lens in it. We're putting up the form boards, trenching and plumbing and stuff for the outdoor bathroom area. And we did the form boards for the whole building, but we did the trenching in the bathroom area. And also Gary from Simple Life Reclaim makes an appearance at the end of the video, helping me figure out the whole Jenga maze of all the plumbing. And I went to Lowe's and bought a ton of plumbing, $1,500 worth of plumbing. Matter of fact, I got a bunch. I got 300 foot of PEX, half-inch blue and red, plus 3/4 inch, 300 foot. Bought a ton of PEX fittings and all that other stuff. And let me tell you what, boy, they are proud. They are proud of that PEX. I know everybody says it's better and it doesn't freeze and bust like PVC does and stuff, so I'm going with it because I'm a Florida boy. I'm not used to all these freezing temperatures. I'm definitely not used to freezing weather on, what's today, the 15th, 16th, something like that, of October. Yeah, that don't happen in Florida. So it's definitely coming. It's definitely a reminder that winter is here. Well, not here, it's actually fall. It just turned fall. But it's it's definitely a reminder that time's running out. I feel like I'm in a good place though. I mean, the storm this weekend kind of put me back a little bit. I wanted to try to pour concrete this week, and that's definitely not going to happen. Whenever it rained, it like flooded all of those trenches and stuff that we dug. So it's kind of wet in there right now. I plan on prepping for the freeze that's coming here today, and tomorrow I'm going to put all the plumbing together and finalize it, get it all set in the trenches like it's supposed to be. I've already started on it, and get the dirt put in there, and then I got to pack all the dirt. So, but the goal is at the very beginning of this week coming up, weather permitting, because everything is based off the weather, go ahead and order concrete and go ahead and get that poured. Drew's going to try to come back out whenever I pour the concrete, and Gary already said that he'll be on standby, and also he'll come out and help whenever I pour the concrete. So worst case scenario, there'd be 2 of us. Best case scenario, there'd be 3 of us pouring the concrete, which should make life a whole lot easier. Pouring that slab, it's not a huge slab, it's only a 10 by 30. Should make things not too bad, I would think. So looking forward to it though. I'm ready to see some concrete down, because whenever we get concrete down, that means the plumbing and all that other stuff is pretty much done, except for the stuff that I need to like put water, the pegs and stuff in the walls and stuff, and that's easy peasy. And get some walls built, and the walls should go pretty fast. I'm thinking I should be able to frame out most of that building in a day, 2 days max, as long as I have all the materials on site, which I believe I do. But you know how that is. I mean, I just had to go to Russellville again yesterday to get more pieces for the plumbing. When I bought all of that plumbing stuff, because when I got the first plumbing, I found out there wasn't no couplings or nothing like that in the box. So that was unfortunate. So yeah, that wasted a whole day. But I needed to go to town anyways. I needed to go ahead and grab some more stuff, get some groceries. I needed to get gas, all that other kind of stuff. So it is what it is. I'm still drinking coffee, and it's like 12:43 right now. So that tells you how my day is going so far. But there's part of me that's looking forward to the cold, and there's part of me that is not. Time-wise, I am not. But I actually do like winter. I don't like long winters, but I do like winter. I like seeing the seasons change. If I get to a point up here where I can kind of show you all the different colors and stuff of the trees, I kind of missed old Mount Magazine while I was chatting. But the trees are definitely changing colors around here right now. Fall is definitely happening for sure. I've been talking to Margarita. A lot of y'all have asked about Margarita. She got to Mexico Saturday, and she's having a blast hanging out with her family. Her and her dad actually cooked last night, and I believe they filmed it. And yeah, she's having a blast. She went out with her friends one night and went to a real nice little restaurant over there and had some good groceries. I think she's going to her mom's friend's house or aunt's house or something tonight, and they're cooking her pozole, I think I got that right. If I'm wrong, Margarita, correct me in the chat. But so she's just eating good groceries all week. Boy, I wished I was there. I told her next time she goes, I'll go with her. So I'll bring you guys along too. We'll go to Mexico together. But man, all the food, she keeps sending me all these pictures of food, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's amazing. Which hey, I've been eating pretty good too. While Drew was there, I made sure to feed Drew real good. I ended up smoking a pork loin and a big meal for him, big breakfast, and make sure that he ate real good, and that turned out wonderful. Matter of fact, the video that's coming out tomorrow actually has a little bit of that in it. You'll be able to see, I believe, the breakfast that I cooked. It was really, really, really good. Speaking of which, I have not put out a Fired Up Friday in about 2 weeks, and the reason why is I've been so busy. I haven't really had time to cook a big meal and film it. I mean, I did cook a meal while Drew was here, but I was actually working while it was cooking, so I was kind of going back and forth, so there was no way for me to really film it. And the footage that Margarita had, I still haven't had a chance to get all of that footage from her. And with her having to go out of town, we just decided to wait until she got back. So when she gets back, I will get that one out. But I do plan on cooking up something this weekend. Drew's welcome home party is actually this weekend, and it's kind of like a potluck deal. So I'm probably going to cook something for that, and I will actually film that. And it won't be out Friday because the party ain't until Saturday. But I'll probably put it out early next week sometime to go ahead and get y'all a video on there. I know that I haven't been on there cooking in a while, so it'll be a good mix to kind of throw it different in there. We've done a couple of Mexican food recipes, so I'll cook something. I'll throw something on the big green egg. I got a couple of things in the freezer that I'm thinking about and taking to the party, so I don't know. Probably gonna do some baked beans too, because everybody loves my baked beans, and if there's a potluck going on, I'm sure I'm going to get the request for baked beans. So I'll probably cook some kind of meat and baked beans and maybe some other vegetable. But yeah, I'm trying not to go too fast. Y'all can probably see the cars piling up behind me. I'm only running about 50 miles per hour because I got some metal in here, and on this past video Saturday, I've gotten a couple of questions about the front part not having the drip edge on there. I actually ordered some stuff to kind of cap the front of the building up there by the deck, and what they sent me is not what I ordered. Basically, it's just like a flat sheet of thin metal. It looks like they forgot to bend it or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's definitely not what I ordered. So I'm actually on my way right now to take that back and to go ahead and get the right stuff ordered. And all I have to do as far as that goes is pop the screws out on the very end at the high roof there, slide the new stuff up underneath there, and re-screw it down in the same holes. So not that big of a deal, a little bit of an inconvenience, but hey, if that's the worst thing that happens to me today, hey, it's been a good day. Yeah, let me flip y'all around so y'all can see some colors if the camera's gonna work with me. I don't know how well all these colors are gonna show, but, and that's also not the best area that I got right now. Once I get up over this hill over here, it should show a little bit more of a view, I think. I got that red truck behind me riding my booty. I'm sorry I can't go fast. I got thin metal back there and it's hard to strap it down. It's strapped down, but I'm not 100% comfortable with it, so I'm taking it nice and easy. I don't need metal flying out on cars behind me, and also that junk wasn't cheap. I don't know what they charged me for, but I don't know what it is, but it wasn't cheap, whatever it was. I mean, I probably could use it somewhere on a build in the future, but it just costs way too much money to have something like that just laying around that I have no idea if I'm ever going to use it. They might not take it back. We'll see, because all this stuff is like custom cut. But this right here, I actually asked for like a J-channel type thing, and I basically got some flat piece of aluminum. So look at that tree. That tree is gorgeous. It might show up on camera like the trees look dead, but they're actually like reddish orange. It is absolutely gorgeous. I like it when you got the yellows with the oranges and a little bit of green in there. You just don't see color like this in Florida. Maybe sometime next week before all the leaves fall and all the trees become bare, maybe I'll take a ride up to Mount Magazine and do one of these keeping it reels from up on Mount Magazine. What do y'all think about that? Leave it in the comments if y'all would be interested in me doing that and kind of showing y'all some different views and stuff, like a mountain view. in the background why I do this Come On Keeping It Real. I've been thinking about doing that anyways, being that I don't drive to work every morning anymore and give you all the views that I used to. I thought about just going to Mount Magazine and taking y'all around to different lookout points and stuff around there, because there is some beautiful, beautiful country up there on Mount Magazine. And also I found some hidden waterfalls and stuff also. Yep, definitely not in the best area for the views, but I was able to show y'all a little road just full of color there for a minute with trees on both sides. The weather's great today though. It's 62 degrees. I'm in sweatpants and a t-shirt. It's sunny. The skies are like bright blue, not a cloud in the sky. And it's crazy to think that tonight it's gonna be like 27 degrees. It's crazy. It's definitely changing though. It's definitely changing. I got to get my butt going. I'm going as fast as I can though, between just being able to do the stuff by myself, utilizing help whenever I do get it, and also finances. I mean, this is costing a fortune. This is not a small building. This ain't your average little pump house that's just, you know, covering up the pump or whatever. This is a big building. It is actually half the size of my cabin as far as square footage wise. My cabin's like 600 square foot and this is 300 square foot. So it's a decent sized pump house for sure. And also there's a lot of components that go along with it, with the plumbing and the bathroom and stuff like that. If it was just a standard like slab building that I didn't have to put plumbing and trenching and all that stuff in, then we probably would already have a slab in by now, I'm sure. But it is what it is. I'm going to take my time with it, make sure that I do it right, because if you don't get that plumbing and stuff right, and then you pour a slab on top of it, boy, you will hate your life for sure. And I've renovated several bathrooms over my life, but I have never done one from scratch where I'm digging down into the dirt and putting all the P-traps and stuff up underneath and then pouring concrete and then building a bathroom on top of it. I've never done that. I've always used the existing plumbing that was there and, you know, just renovated and put new cabinets in, sinks, showers, you know, stuff like that, retile, flooring. I've never done one from start to finish. So it's new to me, and I want to make sure that I get it right. That's why I called Gary in from Simple Life Reclaim, because he just did his plumbing for his bathroom like 2 weeks ago. So it's all fresh on his brain, and it definitely helped out, because even with all of that stuff that I bought yesterday, all the different connections, we still had to get creative of how to make it all work. Plumbers, a big shout out. I give plumbers a shout out in this video coming out tomorrow too. But there's a lot to the old plumbing. There's a lot of pieces and, you know, different sizes and different types of pipe and all that other stuff. And then you add PEX and stuff into it too. I've never used PEX. I'm from Florida, so we don't worry about the freezing a whole lot. We might get freezing weather for 2 days out the year. That's about it. So a lot of new stuff for me, which I like. I like to learn new things, challenge myself. And now that we got it all together and got all the pieces together and stuff like that, now it's just a matter of leveling everything out or getting the proper drop on everything. So I think I'm on the downstretch, but there's also a whole lot of dirt I got to bring in and a whole lot of packing, because you can't just bring loose dirt in and then pour a slab on it. You actually got to pack it down and stuff, or else your slab ain't gonna last too long. So I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of beating, but it is what it is. We don't really have no good rent centers or anything around here to where I could go like rent like one of those plate packer things or whatever that's, you know, shakes you like a salt shaker. But I mean, it would be nice to honestly have that. It'd probably make quick work of it, but I'm gonna do it old school. While I'm in town here, I'm gonna see if I can get one of those square like tamping sticks or whatever, and just get in there and, you know, try to think of something that's annoyed me a little bit or whatever, and take it out on the dirt, I guess. But I've been jibber jabbering for about 20 minutes now. I hope everybody has a phenomenal Monday, a productive Monday, and a great week. And we'll do this again tomorrow. And who knows where we'll end up doing it tomorrow? You never know. I know it's going to be a cold one. That's for sure. All right, guys. Until we see each other again, hey, come on. Keep it real.